Hello again, my name's John, a retired cook from the northeast of England in the UK, and welcome to this wonderful dessert recipe. And in this dessert recipe I'll show you how to make this stunning summer or winter pineapple pudding recipe, and I'll be using our company's very easy no-fail sponge cake mix. It's quick, easy, cheap and absolutely delicious. You can see the ingredients list and full written method for this recipe on the recipe page on the channel's website, and the link to that page and lots more is in the description box under the video. Just find and click on the word more, and that'll give you access to all the relative links for this video, including our website store products. Okay, let's get on with today's recipe. For this recipe you'll need two 425 gram or 15 ounce cans of pineapple chunks in juice. Depending on which brand you use, these cans of chunks are usually extremely cheap. Start by draining off the juice through a fine mesh sieve. Once drained, pour the juice into a jug and set it aside for now. We'll be needing that a bit later in the recipe. Right, on to making this no-fail cake sponge mix. First, crack the eggs into a bowl. Add the oil followed by the vanilla extract. I'm using sunflower oil, but any neutral tasting cooking oil like vegetable oil, canola oil is okay too. And it's using oil instead of butter that makes this sponge recipe so reliable. Now give that a good whisk until the mixture is light and airy. And a very quick mention to the channel's Patreon, PayPal and Super Thanks supporters. I'll do the name splash and shout out a little later in the video. Now sift in the dry ingredients. Now I'm using self-raising flour, which contains some baking powder, but it does need another teaspoon of baking powder. Now, like the caption says, if you're using plain or all-purpose flour, you need to add an extra 2 teaspoons of baking powder to this recipe, making a total of 3 teaspoons. Or why not have a go at making your own self-raising flour? I have a video out on how to do that. It's very easy to do. Link to the video will be in the description box below. You can also add the caster sugar to the sieve. If you don't have caster, ordinary granulated sugar will be okay too. And that's my 1 teaspoon of baking powder, and finally the salt. Okay, just shake that through onto the wet ingredients. And if there's any lumps left in the sieve, just push them through with your fingers. Right, once your dry ingredients are sifted in, use your spatula and fold it all together. Keep folding until you have a smooth cake batter. That's it, your simple no-fail smooth cake batter is done. And how easy was that? Before going any further, preheat your oven to 170 degrees Celsius, that's 340 Fahrenheit or gas mark 3. And for this recipe you'll need a 23 by 5 centimeter, that's a 9 by 2 inch round baking dish or cake tin. Place the drained chunks into the dish and spread them out evenly. Get your cake batter and pour it over the pineapple chunks. This oil-based cake batter should find its own level. Use your spatula to get it all out of the bowl. Give the dish a few taps on the bench to lift any of the larger air bubbles out of the mix. Okay, now get the dish into the preheated oven. Once it's in, set your timer for 35 minutes. And while that delightful pineapple pudding is baking, I hope you don't mind if I give my brand new Recipe Book 5 a quick shout out. This latest release features 12 all new bread recipes not found in any of my previous 4 books, along with even more brand new recipes for air fryers, pies, cakes and desserts and much more. The book also includes interactive elements such as QR codes linking directly to step-by-step video tutorials for each recipe. And you'll find links for all 5 books in the description below the video. Okay, time's up on this wonderful pudding. Test that it's done with a cocktail stick. If it comes out clean, it's done. If not, simply give it a few more minutes and try it again. Mine's done, so out it comes. And it's looking and smelling absolutely fantastic. Right, I'll give it 10 minutes on the wire rack to cool and settle down. And when I come back, we'll see how it looks on the inside. Okay, it's been about 10 minutes, so time to give it a try. But first, I want to get some of that delicious pineapple juice into the sponge. Using your cocktail stick again, prick a few holes in the cake. Then spoon approximately 100 ml of the juice over the cake and just let it soak in. And if you want to make it really special, add a couple of spoons of sherry too. Right, time to give this pudding a try. Spoon a nice piece of the pudding into a dessert bowl. Make sure you pick up some of that pineapple too. Now I'm having mine with some hot vanilla custard, but you can accompany this with cream or ice cream or just on its own. You can buy the custard already made, but if you want to make your own vanilla custard from scratch, check out my vanilla custard video. I'll leave a link in the description below the video. Time to give it a try. And honestly, that is absolutely gorgeous. A simple, delicious pudding dessert that everyone will enjoy. And once again, a big thumbs up for another fantastic dessert, guys. And as mentioned earlier in the video, here is the latest list of my Patreon, PayPal and Super Thank You button supporters. And they are Paul Dancy, Chris, Sparky47, Polly Ann Worthington Boris, Richard Lewis, Vicky Ann Painting with Oils, Daryl Elder 1352 and Jens K 3250. Thanks very much, guys. I really do appreciate all that you do in supporting the channel. Well, thank you again for watching. Please like, share, comment and subscribe by hitting the circle above. If you do subscribe, activate the bell icon next to the subscribe button on my channel page. And by doing that, you'll be automatically notified every time I upload a new video. And in the meantime, here's a few of my other videos and playlists that you may want to watch. So, until the next time, be safe in your kitchen and bye for now.